We have to make sure that the promises we make in Social Security, Medicaid, and Medicare are promises we can keep. And there are various ways of doing that. One is we could raise taxes on people. That's not the way. Corporations are people, my friend. We can raise taxes on. Of course they are. Everything corporations earn ultimately goes to people. So, where do you think it goes? What? Whose pockets? Whose pockets? People's pockets. Okay, human beings, my friend. So,
Mitt Romney's the guy who said, corporations are people. No, Governor Romney, corporations are not people. People have hearts. They have kids, they get jobs, they get sick, they cry, they dance. They live, they love, and they die. That matters because we don't run this country for corporations. We run it for people.
In the Pope's view, and I agree with him, we are living in a nation and in a world, and the Bible speaks to this issue, in a nation and in a world which worships not love of brothers and sisters, not love of the poor and the sick, but worships the acquisition of money and great wealth. I do not believe that is the country we should be living in. Money and wealth should serve the people. The people should not have to serve money and wealth. Some of you will conclude that if we are honest in striving to be a moral and just society, it is imperative that we have the courage to stand with the poor, to stand with working people, and when necessary, take on very powerful and wealthy people whose greed, in my view, is doing this country enormous harm. Thank you all very much.
You know, today Senator Sanders said that President Obama failed the presidential leadership test. And this is not the first time that he has criticized President Obama. In the past, he's called him weak. He's called him a disappointment. He wrote a foreword for a book that basically argued voters should have buyer's remorse when it comes to President Obama's leadership and legacy.
Many, many Americans have continued, literally millions, to experience what we would term financial failure.
And the second worst vote I ever made was the repeal of Glass-Steagall.
Of all the regulations that were imposed on our economy in the Obama era, Dodd-Frank was the worst. And in the House, we just threw it off. And so the animal spirits of free enterprise can roam yet again. And we're going to see Americans with pay increases. The economy's going to come back.
For 50 years, we have no bank failures, no major crises. It works. We take a different path.
We allow banks to go in the insurance business and vice versa.
Let's deregulate.
A second Bill of Rights, under which a new basis of security and prosperity can be established for all, regardless of station or race or creed. Among these are the right to a useful and remunerative job, the right to earn enough to provide adequate food and clothing and recreation, the right of every farmer to raise and sell his products at a return which will give him and his family a decent living.
Shapes are high is sharp. Its failure is the aftermath of doubt. The door is swinging in the wind. It's time to go and march on in.